Full moon, June 14, 2022, and this full moon is the strawberry moon and in the lovely fire sign of Sagittarius. First off, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and those of you that follow me, thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click a like on this video, also click the bell so you get notifications when I do videos, as I do them quite often. And I thank you for being here very much. Also visit my website. You'll be surprised at all I have there that is available for free. Anyway, let's get into our strawberry moon thing. As I said, it's in Sagittarius, so the intuitive powers increase as we approach this full moon. It's a time to gather and harvest things you've planted earlier this spring. The strawberry moon is a time of transformation as you continue to ripen. It's time to pick your intention. Winds of change are in the air. June's full moon is a friendlier one and will feel different from the string of potent full moons we've had since the start of the year. The astrological year is a quarter way through, and the calendar year is halfway through, and this is symbolized through the changing of the seasons. The ability to formulate goals, motivate yourself, enjoy life, that's what will be important on the June full moon. You can believe in luck, but it is better to rely on yourself and God and the Great Spirit, whatever name you want to give it, and all those angels that want to help us. Energy is in full swing, and a person is at the peak of activity right now, so whatever you're wanting, you can achieve it. The full moon in June favors large-scale affairs, helps to determine plans. You just need to look into the very depths of your soul, honestly admit your desires to yourself. This is a time of hopes, searches, and discoveries. Familiar things are seen from a different angle. It is important not to get confused here. If you hesitate a little and the game starts over, that's okay. Go ahead. You can always begin again. Life is cyclical. You can always catch up. Now more than ever, it's time to stay in the present moment. Manifest within your heart and soul the spirit of love and light, and send it out to the world that is filled with great darkness. For the June full moon, the American Indians came up with a beautiful name that reflects their usual and sometimes unusual way of life. It's known as the strawberry moon, and it is at the time that the strawberries are harvested. Summer comes into its own. The days are getting longer. The sun is hotter. Nature blooms in June. The first harvest has already been received. It will only get better. There are no barriers to moving forward. The future looks great. Another name, no less beautiful than the previous one, evokes different pleasures and association. It's often in honor of the flowers that bloom at this time. And the honeymoon, it's also known as the rose moon. There's many different names for this moon. It's all about fragrance, really, when you think about it. Even the tiniest candle can light the darkest room. Our job on this planet is to be a part of this light movement and send out little beams of light as much as possible. Don't forget, your light is important in the world. As this full moon falls close to Father's Day, I feel it's a good time to use the analogy of what a father is in terms of how our Heavenly Father helps us. To me, a father is a man who loves his children enough to let them make mistakes. A father is a guide and teacher, but he also cares enough to say no to his child, even when he or she might hate him for it in the moment. That's because a father tries to do the right thing, not the easy thing. I think this brings into perspective how our Heavenly Father works with us. Often we can't understand why we didn't get something that we worked hard at or really wanted, and it's because it was not going to be the right thing for us. Many people blame God when things go wrong. Instead, think of Him just like an earthly father that he loves you enough to say no. Everything related to family, career, aspirations becomes of great importance now. The strawberry full moon is a period of powerful energy that makes it possible to move forward. If you work a little harder than usual and have a firm belief in yourself, success is bound to come. There are no barriers other than internal fears, which is why the correct psychological attitude is so important. For more confidence, you can enlist the support of loved ones. On the June full moon, it's customary to pay special attention to the older generation. It is, something that's going away from the world. Even cultures that used to honor the older generations are not doing so. So please, disagreement should not be allowed. Don't cause anything negative that will cause an argument. Now's the time to strengthen family ties, to maintain family tradition. Honor the elders now and always. The acute need for change, the desire to breathe deeply, this is what drives the actions of people. With the full moon in Sagittarius, you can feel extraordinary cheerfulness, a surge of energy. The influence of the fire sign and its patron Jupiter is manifested in openness, activity, and inexhaustible love of life. A person feels himself to be a creator. Changes, reality, and inspiration are all around. There's no place for pessimism. If something does not suit you, you can start over. Remember, positive changes take place, and they will the more you work with the energy of this moon. People can often demonstrate their best qualities, so look for that. Difficulties do not frighten, only on the contrary, they start excitement. It stirs up the blood. Look at things in a different way. Look at it in a positive, not a negative. Say to yourself, I want to go forward, overcome, conquer. In a word, be the master of your own destiny. The full moon is used as a signal that fruit, particularly strawberries, are ready to be picked. It's time for you to pick your intentions. Clean out your life. Start with cleansing your spirit. Clean out closets and drawers. Clean off the clutter around your sleeping area. Clean out old papers and receipts. You can take your time and do this cleaning over the next few weeks. It will benefit you enormously on your spiritual path. Clutter tends to attract negative energy. That's why cleaning out your home or office is important, as it frees up the energy and lets the light in. I feel that all full moons are a special time for us to connect to the Great Spirit as well as the moon. Remember, we're fast approaching the summer solstice on June 21st, 2022. I offer a full moon reading that's unlike any spiritual or psychic reading you've ever received before, and you can learn more about it at my website, CherokeeBillySpiritualAdvisor.com. I wish you and your loved ones a full moon blessing.